I can never stop galamsey in this Ghana at all. I have a gold, I have plenty money in my pocket, so I don't mind cocoa. Look, I'm now cutting it off. You see, it is my own body fair property. Nobody can stop me to stop cutting my own cocoa tree. You plant it for me?
What he said might sound so funny to most of you, but believe me, whatever he said is in the minds of so many cocoa farmers in Ghana and Ivory Coast, including myself. Cocoa ejumano. Oye de beya na de oye de enkoye.
Oye de be senti ne cocoa no obo Ghana fo nyinara. Nti faso ho do de ye cocoa. Ye benya bibia wom milo na nyama nyama de cocoa no wore but aban ne mbo hen. Nti o ma ye sikasam no wo fo mti cocoa no dodo ay agrek fu ye hia wo to meka chen de kita 1 acre. Eyi an sika wo de nyan. Ye nye sika no nto aduru ni nti. O mama cocoa no ntum nso. Cocoa dwuma so wo di sika no wore ye. But ye wi aban mo wo to cocoa no man on to de dam. Nti o mama ye sikasam no wo fo ma. Cocoa dwuma ntum ye ni ye.
Asma pere kende expand is bebre.
Say maminya no cocoa no hono.
Can you believe that being a cocoa farmer does not make you rich, but rather poor? I have seen so many farmers that have been in the cocoa industry for so many years and they can't even build a home.
I've done cocoa farm for close to 40 years, but I can't boast of having 4,000 cities.
15 years na me mo CCI.
15 years?
Yes.
Into 15 years cocoa they not chere by now. I told them I talk avio ana.
Hwea yin mo ho na me de gina ha na maka cho. Cement 1 bag e de kura se ntumi sidan. No se ye cocoa yer bo aban.
So many cocoa farmers in Ghana are cutting down their cocoa trees just to do illegal mining that we popularly call galamsey, so that they can have money in their pockets.
Illegal mining continues to thrive in some cocoa growing areas due to what many consider to be lack of enforcement. Here at Konsu, it is common to see these miners digging and scavenging for gold when you walk through several cocoa farms.
And the entire country is paying for what? The effect of galamsey, which is destroying all our water bodies. I was recently going to Takrady, and the shot from above, you could see that all our water bodies looks like a chocolate drink. But that is not a chocolate drink, but rather the effect of illegal mining in Ghana.
Every cocoa farm we work on is being sold by the owner. We don't use force to take anyone's farmland. We just do everything possible to convince the owner to sell the farmland by giving him money. If we realize there is gold there, we sometimes go the extra mile to get the land by diverting a water body to destroy the farm.
Wow. This is deeper than I thought, man. I'm so sorry for ranting. I feel like I need to be an ambassador for cocoa farmers because I believe that they suffer and they deserve better. And you know what? Let's continue the vlog and let's go to the farm. Yo, what's up beautiful people? It's your favorite village boy Wadamaya right here, back with my mom, and currently I'm actually going to farm, and we had to come and buy fuel. And guess what? The guy is a subscriber. Yo Charlie,
yeah,
you tell him something.
Charlie, if you are looking for quality and affordable fuel, come to Zen.
Hey!
Locate Zen anywhere you find yourself.
They will make you ambassador for Zeno. I didn't pay you for this though.
Later we will pay.
So I'm heading to my father's cocoa farm right now with my senior brother, and also I got Coco right here with me. Oh, Coco is on the other side. And we had to stop by to buy fuel. You all know that my father got a 50 acres cocoa farm. So I'm actually gonna go there. I'm not going to the farm. I'm going to the farm, but I'm not gonna take so long. Just going to check it out, what's going on in there for a few hours, and I'll head back to Accra. For tell Ghanaian something.
Hey, you ever seen a wealthy person or a wealthy family or a jet owner? Like, I got a jet, I'm sorry, you know. You ever done that, seen that, and wondered?
Actually, you know, say no, right now the economy make up small, but actually for adjust them do things. I know say no, with time everything will be okay. I did trust everybody. Rodimaya, senior man, Charlie, everything will be fine.
All right, man. Whenever you're walking to the farm, you always walk through a pathway, right? But when you're walking in a pathway, make sure your eyes are on the ground because you come across a bunch of ants crossing the road and they always cross the road together. So if you mistakenly step in this, believe me or not, these people can kill you because it's a bunch of ants and they will all come on top of you and they will start biting you. So you gotta be very careful so that you easily cross this. One of the things that I really enjoy whenever I'm going to the farm is the sound that you hear on your way to the farm. I don't know if you guys can keep quiet and just listen. Whoa. These are not birds, it's like frogs. I don't know where the sounds are coming from, but it's so therapeutic. Yeah, you can still hear sounds of birds, chirping birds. It's like a combination of different animals and they are all crying. I don't know whether they are rejoicing. Whoa. It's so therapeutic, man. But in case you know how to swim, you can also use this road. But why don't you use this road? Okay, it's not that deep, yeah? But I remember back in the days, my dad would tell us to take this water and drink it in the farm, man. I don't think I'm going to do this now, man. Coco, you want to try it out? Oh, but it's...
I'll bring the best water out. I'll bring the full bottle of it. Don't worry. This is the best water out. I'll show you one.
Look at this man. He's checking his phones whether he's going to have network. I'm sorry, bro. That's the last thing you're going to have in here. So anytime you come to the farm, know that your phone will not work. I mean, your network providers will never work. Because here, you're just surrounded by nature. You just enjoy, work hard in the farm, and just go back home. So, this is where our farm actually starts. This is where the whole cocoa farm starts. I remember when we started this farm, this is the first place that we planted the cocoa seedling. So it's not seedling, seedling, yeah. It was just right here. So we say these are the grandparents of everyone in there. We've already done the first harvest. And the first time that we did the harvest, that was like a month ago. And I think my brother brought the money recently saying that we had over 20 bags, which is somewhere around 15,000 Ghana cedi. That's the money that we got. And to my surprise, we came here again and it's like, I think we need a new harvest. I don't know what to do because, whoa. It's like we need to harvest this again. It looks so yellowish. I mean, so ripe. This is what a ripe cocoa looks like. I don't know if you guys don't you think it's so beautiful? Ha! Oh my God, this is so pretty. So you see that we come to another place, right? So this is the upper part of the land, which I was also part of those people who planted this. So the whole farm is like more of a 50 acres of cocoa farm, but currently we are using 30 acres. So 30 acres of, 30 acres portion is where we're planting the cocoa. And some of the 50 acres, we planted it, but the cocoa never survived because of the nature of the soil. So I just want to let you know that cocoa doesn't survive everywhere. And I believe that the cocoa farmers does most of the job, man. Like, it's tedious. I think, let me just keep on showing around, and I'll have to come and rant because I'm here. And I have to speak on behalf of cocoa farmers. Can you believe that on paper, the government was supposed to provide pesticide, fungicide, and then even weedicide for cocoa farmers? Nencho adan ka aban no oye omo edrumedi cocoa nade no onfe du number.
Na aban le du no all about on shine in kofotre no what do one bottle. So cocoa fu tan kase muntu mekadi aban echi mam ko konse the man me yamadu
Nti wala na to we do. But with the price of the cocoa, it's them that determines the price. Guess how much they sell the pesticides and the fungicide right now? It's over 600 Ghana cedi per box. A box is 600 Ghana cedi. And how much is one bag of cocoa? Cocoa, one bag or 8 million. 8 million. You will be shocked if I tell you that so many cocoa farmers have never tasted chocolate before. You know why?
Oh, na magic na catch you there. Abayin modi enyan cocoa mienya. Enti wa mbori cocoa duma na feel happy that botuma cocoa duma. Ehun dem fa so ho anka oda abayin to me boy because ekwafu ya di bia yin ho abayin to me apart from cocoa. Meko to me ba ncha dodo ma mepe na moton as I say but abayin cocoa ya abayin ni da yin fa so ho nti on the price in the brain.
They can't afford to use their hard-earned money to go and buy chocolate because they are not part of the 100 billion chocolate industry. Like I said earlier, they are making 2%. There's something wrong with you people. You have to start empowering your own farmers. You see, they do all the hard work, but at the end of the day, they get peanuts. I know what I'm saying because I'm a cocoa farmer myself. You invest so much in here, and at the end of the day, you get peanuts. We sold 20 bags of cocoa just last week, and we made just 15,000 Ghana cedis. Walking in here makes me miss my dad, man, because as I keep on climbing this hill, it just brought back memories of me following my dad. My dad was like, follow me. Let's go up there. We need to weed that side. And you'll be following your dad like a little child. Now I'm just coming and the only thing that is following me is a camera. Life has really changed, man. Wow. Imagine feeding the world with chocolate. By the end of the day, I am just making 5% of what chocolate makes. Isn't that crazy? Like, I'm sorry, like this video, I think I need to run throughout. How can it be illegal for me to sell my hard-earned money? It's illegal.
While big chocolate companies rake in billions a year, many cocoa farmers live in poverty, earning just $2 a day.
Why should a cocoa farmer be poor? You need to start empowering your own people. Let me give you guys an idea if you don't have it. 70% of our cocoa are being exported since 15th century to where we are right now.
And Ghanaian entrepreneurs like Michael have struggled to open chocolate factories in their home country.
We are trying to decolonize chocolate. At this time around, we are saying that it can be done right here.
I think we need to do better as a country to start adding value to our produce, because it was so sad knowing that 70% of our cocoa produce are being exported to Europe and North America. People are building their economies out of our sweat. Like, cocoa is a lot of work. Oh my goodness.
But me trap ben cocoa no kakra chain duano na boduano ho ban. Me koto me sorry Yeti pains. Ewo jumanumu pa.
Very sugary. So it's the same cocoa beans that is being fermented and then dried and then.
So this will go through the fermentation stage for like 5 days, and we bring them to what do you call it? To drying.
What if you could generate a new income stream just by simply loading up some mini ebooks online onto Amazon?
You stay up in the sun for like maximum extra 5 days, and it's ready for the government.
Big shout out to all cocoa farmers. It's a lot of work for you to see this. What you're seeing right now, most of you, oh wow. You definitely have no idea the struggles behind us.
Joseph collects the pods and takes them to the breaking ground. Here, workers crack them open and remove the beans by hand. Joseph uses the leftover pods as compost under his trees.
Your boy we are. You set ahabai na ye bu ewo ahabai no so na ya kata so kama.
Joseph then dries the beans for another week.
So we're in the final stage, you know. We are after how many days now? Our cotton cocoa.
6 days.
6 days. Ogu apart the 6 days.
Dabi.
Over.
You could say 1 week.
1 week. You have to share this video. Things must be done. Things must change. The cocoa industry is $100 billion industry. If Ivory Coast and Ghana put their heads together and start saying that we are no longer exporting cocoa, but rather if you really want to make chocolate, why not bring your companies in here? And this is how you empower your own people. iPhone was manufactured and assembled in where? In the US. Now when you go to China, check your iPhone. You see that your iPhones are assembled in what? In China. We can also do it too. So that we can also build our what? Our industry. I think my president is a big fan of Made in Ghana. He brought an initiative of one district, one factory, which I think is a great idea.
As I have stated on occasion, Ghana no longer wants to be dependent on the production and export of raw materials, including cocoa beans. We intend to process more and more of our cocoa in our country with the aim of producing more chocolate ourselves, because we believe that there can be no future prosperity for the Ghanaian people in the short, medium, or long term if we continue to maintain economic structures that are dependent on the production and export of raw materials.
And I believe that if we start investing more in factories in the country, I think we can even have many chocolate factories in Ghana. I know it's so expensive to set up factories like this in Ghana, but Kwame Nkrumah once said, a black man is capable of managing his own affairs.
Say process cocoa no ewo Ghana ha. Ye benya musika a ebeba aban no nsem. Nti ye bema ya kwan be ye let ye electricity nsem be ye hospital and schools.
If we can change our policies and start exporting just 30% and utilize the 70% in our countries, this country alone can build on cocoa. We can do it. Ivory Coast is our neighbor. I can actually walk to Ivory Coast because I'm from Takoradi. So why not us join hands together to build a greater Africa? I'm a big fan of Made in Africa goods. And anytime I see my people suffering, I speak from the heart. You see, the world needs us. We don't need the world, man. Because even if the world decide that they don't want Ghana and Ivory Coast chocolate, they won't be able to produce chocolate. Because I remember when I was in China, I tasted a chocolate from Korea, which is called Ghana. So which means that Ghana and Ivory Coast produce what? A better cocoa. You know what this is? Oh, I think I've already been showing you guys the cocoa, and I'm asking you if you guys know what this is. So this is the cocoa pod. So the only thing, let me show you guys, man, come closer. So your chocolate comes from here. let me show you how you get your chocolate. So first of all, we have to crack this pod. Yes. You see, you crack this pot. This can be eaten, but you cannot swallow the beans. What is in here is the cocoa beans. So sugary, man. But the beans in there becomes your cocoa. So I want to ask in the comment section if you guys can help me. I want to know if we can have a value addition to this cocoa pod, because the beans have been taken out already, so these things are now turned to waste. But I want to know in the comment section, because I really want to add value to these raw materials. I think my father did this, and you don't expect me to continue where my father left without adding any value. So let me know, what do you think this can be used for? Leave that in the comment section, yeah? But let me continue to enjoy my cocoa, man. You guys want to taste it? But it's so sweet though. Oh my goodness, I wish I can send this all to all my subscribers. Just one cocoa pod to each and everyone. I can feed all the million subscribers, because I know that if I should count the number of single cocoa on the tree, I think I'll get 5.5 million cocoa. So I think I need 5.5 million subscribers then. So I'll be able to feed you all with cocoa fruit, man. So this is the fruit. This is how it looks like. Cocoa, you want to taste? Do you know that it's illegal to sell your cocoa to somebody who is not a government?
Yes, that's what I know.
You know? And you think it's the right thing to do?
No. If it's right, then they have to really increase the money they give to them.
Thank you.
If at least a bag goes for 3,000, 4,000, they'll be happy. Then they know they are also making some funds, because they put in a lot. They are working, putting all they have in, spending a lot. You know, to own a farm is capital.
Meet the man who the Amazon course gurus are trying to silence. And get this, stay until the end of this video.
Intensive.
Thank you.
Right. So I expect the government to increase whatever monies. If you can even triple the funds, that would be good. We recently saw that you've increased it by 200 Ghana cedis. His Excellency, you did so well, but we will plead with you if you can increase it times 2 or 3 for them. Look, for at least for them to have a relief. These days, things are not easy. The dollar keeps shooting.
Yes.
The pound keeps shooting up.
Thank you.
And then salaries have not been increased.
But
Mr. President, my plea to you this morning.
We don't finish my cocoa, please. So that's Daniel, the farm manager of the entire 50 acres cocoa farm. He makes sure that everything goes on here smoothly. So, if you're in the farm, you need to get some fresh fruit and enjoy. So we're going for coconut, and this my brother right here loves coconuts, but he can never climb coconut. Oh God, you will climb the coconut tree today now. Coco, you don't feel climb.
I will.
Ah.
Oh, I will.
So, yeah, Daniel is gonna climb the cocoa. Hey, this is cocoa. Daniel is gonna climb the coconut tree. We need to pluck some coconut, man. I'm using coconut and cocoa too much there. So first of all, he needs to plug one for you to taste, because don't forget that when it comes to coconut, they grow in bunch, right? The fruit grows in bunch. So you need to taste one to see if it's more eatable, because this one can be used for oil. So he doesn't need to bring this one down. So now he has to try another one. God damn. So good. Coco.
The coconut is nice.
It tastes so good, man. But it also tastes like oil.
Isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, because you can use it for coconut.
Because you can use this for coconut oil.
So refreshing. The next coconut water in Ghana, made by a Ghanaian, is Awake.
Awake mineral water.
Yes.
That's
the best.
That's bass right there, man.
Yes.
So Mission Impossible. Why am I saying Mission Impossible? We're supposed to plug a bunch of coconut fruit right there, but we couldn't because that coconut is too ripe. We need to use that for what do you call it, oil. So we're going to the next coconut tree to go check it out if we'll be able to get, some fresh and soft, soft one. If you are eating coconut, you need to eat very soft coconut, not the hard coconut. The hard coconut needs to produce oil. But damn, man, this looks so good. Look at me in the midst of cocoa plant, man. Those days you see set things in drawing book. You just use your crayon, the yellowish one, to draw and color the cocoa to green and yellow nature. But today here I am. I'm feeling it live and colored. Man, the whole place. Jeez. Look at that. Oh my goodness. We need to harvest this once again, man. It's actually cocoa season. We've already harvested once and we are here to, I think we need to harvest one more time. Finally got a soft coconut. A very suitable one for eating. But like I said, this farm got everything. And whenever you come in here, you still got fresh pineapple for you to take home. I think I need to do a retreat in this farm. If you're tired of the city, book to visit Wadamaya's farm, $1,000 a day. When you come, there's no place for you to sleep. You only come and see cocoa, pineapple, coconut. What else do you want to see? Come on, we got a lot of things and I'll show you the reason why you need to pay $1,000 to spend a day in this farm. And besides, when you come in here, you can take photos with the cocoa and say that I went to Wadamaya's cocoa farm. That would be a good business. It will even be more than how much the government is paying my people. My height is short people. Okay, plug it. Couldn't cut this. All right. So you know why you need to pay that $1,000? Because even in this farm, when you come in here, you eat fresh pawpaw. This contains vitamin C, K, F, and D. You need to pay for that $1,000. Come for a good retreat in my father's cocoa farm. So when you come to the farm, you might be plenty people in the farm, but the farm is big, so you don't know where someone is. You don't have to call his name, Maya. No. So you do like, woo! And he'll respond by also saying, aha. So which means that he's over there. Then I'll just follow the voice and go and meet him. You know what he's doing? Wait a minute, just let me show you guys what he's doing, man. This is gonna be a surprise, by the way. Bring it out. You got some already? Bring it out. Fabra Bonti. Ah! That's a surprise. This is very dangerous. Nah, I'm not making. Go. Shake. Ow. Don't joke with my hands, bro. That's a crab, by the way. Then in Ghana, we... Bruh, what's some... Bruh. Go, what's up, Coco?
is so easy. I don't know why Wadumare is afraid of. Come on.
Someone is afraid of water.
Me, I'm afraid of anything in the water.
So with the exception of food.
Exactly. But this is food. In Ghana, we eat everything.
Yeah.
Well, you eat crab too.
Yeah, this is sweet, man.
This is the best meat in the whole world, apart from Coco. Yeah, apart from Coco. Yeah.
And you remove this one.
Remove the shell.
There's this sweetness thing. It's white in color.
Exactly.
Oh.
So he was literally hunting for crabs, yeah? So crabs dig their own holes, and this is where they stay. So in order for him to hunt this one, he has to put his hand in there to get it. That was what was happening. But to be honest, if you don't take care, and this thing grabs your finger, bro, that's how I'm like, nah. What's the other? No, what kind of done? Oh, cut or cry, no, John.
So literally, that's how it is. So I'm just going to try.
Go.
Because of camera. So literally, this is what Maya is talking about. So, yeah.
Ha! Yeah, but let me know if you eat crabs. You see how he shouted? That is so real. What are you eating again?
No. Let me try it again. Let me see.
Jeez.
Okay. Okay. So basically, it's harmless. So probably you have to trigger something. Okay. Yeah. Ah! Oh, okay.
Woo! He hurt you. He said harmless. Can never be harmless. This thing can never be harmless, but we eat it regardless. The crab does not worship the right God. The crab definitely does not worship the right God. I don't know what happened. My brother changed his mind that, you know what, let me put the crab back. He put the crab back halfway. He's like, nah, I've changed my mind. I need to go and eat it. The crab doesn't worship the right God, to be honest.
Don't risk losing your photos and videos. This innovative stick makes it easy to back up your smartphone. It's compatible with all devices like Android and iOS. And you can free up storage in seconds, without paying for cloud storage ever again. This X-smartphone engine.
How do you know? It's running with a barn quotation.
I'm a boy, I'm say no, I'm no young. Or Shema was so I'm an no chess a quotation.
I'm not
no chess a quoto sham.
Why a sign be ho? I beside them. Cross sign and a
boy now mobile. I'm an a boy so Ubo more the whom say Misa two.
A barn oil wallana.
A bono. A boy or what? A boy song.
Okay, Fonsi Shamna Mashari. Your whole hand entered. When say you know Kishamuno?
A boy was saying a question for Untun by yet me for say, Opa, so which about my first not action.
Wow.
So you have three. This can prepare a full soup, you know. Like this more than Simon. This is more than Simon.
It's more natural.
Natural, this is organic, you know. Very organic.
Do you eat crabs? Leave it as a comment and let me know.
Okay.
You eat crabs? I know you eat crabs.
I eat everything.
You even eat snakes, this guy.
Yeah, I even eat snakes. That's all. I eat everything. Once it's eatable, why not?
The reason why I came to this farm is because of these lemons. Man. Do you know that lemons are good for weight loss? You put it in hot water, warm water in the morning, you drink it, and in the evening. So because of that, I have to come to this farm. Man. Like I told you, this farm got everything. Oh. These are lemons. So there's this big one, but short people cannot take it. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. When you go to the farm and then you don't have a sack, use your clothes as a sack. So now you see, I use my clothes to carry all the lemon. The reason why I came to the farm, I wanted to buy this in Accra. I just asked how much is this. They told me 3 like this. They're selling it for 5 cedis. Do you guys want to buy? Because if I wanted to buy there, I would have spent 50 cedi. Because see, 3, 5 cedi, 10 cedi already, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Now I can give you 2 as what, what's it called? It's a bonus or a plus. So where we are right now, in our native language, we call it Asoye. And Asoye, more like a resting place. Whenever you work so hard in the farm, this is the exact place that you need to rest. Whenever you work in the farm and you decide not to go, you sleep here for a night. I've spent a night here before. Same place also serves as the drying place for the cocoa. So you see this right here? This is where you dry your cocoa, and it takes about 2 weeks for it to be ready for the market. So you saw the video that I did initially. I divided the cocoa pod into 2, got the beans out. You put the beans in the farm for some time, and then you bring it here to dry it out. So it's a lot of process, but at the end of the day, with all this process, you sell your cocoa for peanuts, of which I think it doesn't make sense. One thing that you need to know that when you go to the farm, since you are the youngest among the whole family, you have to be the one to carry. I thought the elder brothers need to carry this first. They won't. So they're gonna give you, they carry on your head, and then you follow your senior brothers. That's how it's supposed to be. But balance, you know the balance because I've been doing this. Left everything for the young one, and I had to make sure that I carry all of them in. So let's go.